Coverage of the 26th annual meeting of the ASMBS is sponsored by Allergan, makers of the lap band AP system.
This is Leslie Thompson for the Weight Loss Surgery Channel at the 2009 annual meeting of the ASMBS, and I have infiltrated enemy territory as a double agent. I am sitting here with Mike Tao and Tony Tao of Bariatric TV. Guys, welcome to the show. Yay!
Thanks for having us.
And we are super excited to have the folks from Bariatric TV with us because it was total freak coincidence. You launched your online bariatric television network the same time that we launched Weight Loss Surgery Channel, and then not only that, but we found out, Mike and I, that we have lots of things in common. For one thing, we're both married to surgically altered freaks.
Yes.
Yours is much cuter than mine. Tony, I'm sorry to break it to you, but Mike and I have a past. And, well, there was music, there was dancing, there was lots of lingerie.
Huh.
Actually, Mike had a band, Jump Jones, which you know about. You guys don't know about. Fantastic swing jump blues band, Jump Jones, out in LA. And I used to publish a magazine called Atomic. And I'm confusing our video editors now by changing back and forth between cameras. But I used to publish Atomic magazine, and we had a big promotional event out in Los Angeles, and we hired Jump Jones to play at the Derby, the historic Derby. And we had a vintage lingerie party, and the band was phenomenal. The party went off without a hitch. It was a great turnout. I think we got some news coverage, but
yeah.
And then oddly enough, years later, both of us end up doing weight loss surgery support online and on television. So
yeah, it's a pretty wild, small world story.
Well, tell me a little bit about the history of Bariatric TV. Like, how and why you guys said, let's take this message to the masses. Let's launch a weekly television show that's all about weight loss surgery.
You want me to jump on it, or do you want to? We kind of started it. My background is I've been in the production business for too many years to count, about 17, 18 years. And I do a lot of corporate stuff. And have wanted to find a way to do something more entertainment-based and something a little more fun. And so we decided we wanted to do some podcasting type of work. We started out actually doing a show called Fun in Your City in San Diego, and it kind of highlighted different things around San Diego for people to do. It was a fun show. We had a couple of actors that we hired to do it. We had a really good time with it, but it was really hard to monetize because it was kind of general. It wasn't very niche. And so we decided we wanted to do a niche show, and the perfect tie-in was weight loss surgery, since Tony's had it and since Linda's had it.
And guys, Linda's not with us, and please reach out to her, give her big hugs for us, because we're really sad that Linda couldn't be here at the conference.
Yeah, because she really is, she's really such a huge part of the show, and Linda, she's just an amazing woman. It's almost, she's like a people magnet, you know? People just drawn to her. And so when we started talking about the idea of doing bariatric, I said, Linda's got to be it, because she is the Lucy to my Ethel. She's funny, she is engaging, and she makes it so much fun. I mean, we laugh the whole time we're doing this show.
And so, sometimes there's outtakes.
Well, there's a lot of outtakes.
Well, you mentioned Fearless. On one of the shows, we did a thing on pica, and she had to eat dirt. And she was sitting there, and she hadn't read that part of the script yet. And we told her, we went, oh, well, and later on, you're going to have to eat dirt. And Linda just went, oh, okay.
Okay.
No complaints, no nothing, just, oh, okay.
And it's not like Nestle Quick that looks like dirt, it's dirt.
Honestly, for those that watch the show, it wasn't dirt, and this is horrible. It was probably just as bad. It was crunched up Oreo cookies.
Oh, really? That's probably worse than dirt, actually.
Hidden inside dirt.
Especially if you don't want to like cause a dumping syndrome.
Oh, we had a big bucket, because there's a lot of times we goof around and we eat stuff, and it's stuff that's not good for us. A lot of times we spit it out because you know we take one.
Yeah, on next week's show you'll see a little bit of that spitting out.
We do a little jab at Twinkies, which we all know are not good for anybody, let alone weight loss patients. Twinkies aren't good for anybody, and so we do this little episode, and one of the outtakes that we're going to put on the show is Linda spitting it out into a bucket. And that's the other thing that's great about her is she has no fear of what's. She's like, yeah, show it, it's okay, and I'm like, oh.
Well, you guys have how many episodes now under your belt?
Well, not counting all of the stuff that we shot here at the show that we've been editing in a hotel room until 1 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sure the
we have
waiters think we're doing porn or something like that. Because we have the big camera and then we have the editing system and we're in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Hello.
We've got 34, 35 episodes, just straight episodes that are up now.
And that's just a weekly show?
That's just a weekly show. We have we produce and put it up every single Friday at bariatrictv.com. And so, yeah, it's a weekly production schedule. It's there every single week. That would be bariatrictv.com. Ooh, look, we get lovely parting gifts. Georgia Peanut.
Well, and on that note, guys, thank you so much for spending time with us today. And congratulations on just the continued success of the show.
And you too. We love your show. We don't really consider it competition because I think it's two different type of formats, and there's so many different people out there having surgery that we're giving them more options on what to watch. Some people, they get a little irritated by the freak part of our show, and you know, they've been vocal about that and told us. So we think the more information out there, the better. So whatever the information is and wherever it's coming from, we're just thumbs up on that.
And to show the politicians and the legislators and the healthcare providers that there is a large community and a vocal voice.
And I think we're going to get more and more vocal as time grows. So it's important.
Yeah, the more information that can be out there to educate patients, the better. I mean, and again, going back to the very first question you asked, that's another main reason that we started the show, was to educate patients, give them a place to go to get some information in a fun, entertaining way, to learn something. And Tony and Linda wanted to give back to the community. So thanks for having us.
Thanks very much for being here, guys. And thank you for joining us today. I'm Leslie Thompson for the Weight Loss Surgery Channel.